Trust but Verify came from, anyone remember Cold War, Reagan era, Cold War? So
Metacast. So Bob Galen and Josh Anderson has a podcast, and they have been trying to do this in a different way. And this is their traveling show, right? I call it the traveling show. So they have done, I think, 4 or 5 times. They have done it at Tri-Agile in North Carolina. They had done it at Red Hat Agile Day, and today they did it at the Global Scrum Gathering. So I've been in a couple of their sessions whenever they do this. So the title is always the same. It's about Metacast, how you will be partaking in the an actual recording of their podcast. So kind of observation, and this is what I say in the observation is, what I've noticed is that the way they do this is that they start off by saying, hey, we're going to do this podcast and we want questions. And they hand out this, place cards where everybody can write their questions, and then they group them and they put together a backlog, and they pick each and every card and just talk to about it. Now, what I have noticed, my observation is this: they are pretty much 95% the same. It's not scripted. Why are they the same? The questions are the same. The questions are about, scaling. The question is about trust and verify. The question is about PSI planning. You had a question about, scaling teams. I talk about that. Changing process, optimistic. They are pretty much about the same, and that's kind of intriguing to me. Is as an observer to see that it's about the same. I've been to it. I would say so. Not 100%, right? I would say I've been to it maybe 50% of the time. And I actually talked to Josh today at dinner. We had some time to connect. And I asked him, is this always true? And he said, yeah, it is about the same. Now, it kind of excites me and scares me at the same time is, why is it that it is the same? These questions are fundamentally the same, regardless of the people, regardless of the location. So why is that? It is now 2018. Should we have passed this already? But yet we still have these fundamental basic things in my mind that we're still struggling with. So one of the coaches, we kind of joke about it and says, hey, we're sad because, all these problems are still existing. They all, they're still there. So we're sad for life because we will continue on to work on this. They're all the same, exactly the same, right? Different people, different organizations, but the problems that they have is the same. So do check it out. Do check the Metacast, Bob Galen and Josh Anderson. They have a Metacast. Do check them out. They have over 126 episodes, I believe. Go through them. If they are the same, you can re-listen to those podcasts, and it will help. So that's my take on it. The stories, unfortunately, Bob, I think you need to come up with new stories. Call to you. No, I'm just making fun of you, Bob. So yes, so I do know Bob Galen and I do know Josh Anderson. You can call them as homies, I guess. We came from the same area. I learned a lot from Bob and learned a lot from Josh. Thank you to the two of them. So check them out, Metacast. Lots and lots of things to learn from. Bye.
Thank you.